Hello. Last time we were discussing about the exception handling, but today we will also discuss about the exception handling. So what were the problems last day and why today is repeating? Last day we have said about we will discuss next part of the exception handling, but today again starting from their point where we have left. So main problem is here. So whatever we were discussing last time, uh, those those were very clumsy, but after seeing some resources, internet resources I seen there is just so many crisp and very formatted uh, resources are available there. So I try to extract those resources so it is easy to understand to all of you guys. So I have just created the document for you so you can understand very well. And apart from there is also some problems. So why we decided to do this work instead of we had also earlier. So main thing is here, we decided just because of last time whatever we have a document, a doc part for the Python development, those are right now is not with me. So what were the problem that time? So actually I was doing some update kind of things in our Linux system. So whatever you are doing, any things in your system, make sure you have to back off all of them. But I didn't care that time, and my my system has been reset that time, and our all file has been lost now. So I have created my this document again with a new style and with a new way. So I have to discuss so what were we have left and what we have done. Definitely it is useful for you, but in an exceptions those are not in a formatted way. So I try to, why not if I doing new things again, so make sure do it in a better way. So that's today we are discussing exception handling. So exception handling is what is exception handling. So exception handling, so in a program some error is occur due to um, internal error or some bug in a code. So that time error happens, so we need to handle all of them. So sometime we definitely do not want to break some other executions part, like uh, another operation. We do not want to break all of them. So try to try to raise your exceptions so you could handle, and your some other function would also not work and you are not handle your exception handling. So sometime it may occur that program will definitely work, but there is some issue you hadn't fixed, that has been passed just because of you didn't care about the exception handling, and some other program will also break if it is very huge internal error there. So that's all the what is error. So how do I erase our exceptions? So erasing means we want to show the error where is happening. So let's see what is the syntax is here. So first of all you have to write whatever the raise command, then after that you need to write there whatever the exception you want to raise there, and then after that you need to write your argument. It is not necessary all the time. So we have written here some function here. So if level is less than 1, so need to be raise error. So this way we can raise error, and here you can also show. So we do not want to be enter any one negative number. So if whatever the input is giving user, we want to be raise their error, otherwise. So already we have x values -1, so definitely we get some error here by this command. Sorry, no number below 0. So our Jupyter node is initializing right now, and will soon get console result. After initializing, we have not any issue. Okay, we got this error here, our custom here. Then after that, here is input is positive, means this value is not correct yet, means body part will never execute here. So same way assert condition. So assert condition, what is assert condition? Earlier we have seen here, we checked whatever the value of x, but here it is not necessary. You should check your value whatever you're providing in a if else condition. So here will done all the things internally by assert command. All the things will happen internally. So you need to pass here true condition only, then program will run, otherwise they will raise error. So let's see how it will works. So let's see, x is hello and x and we need to x equal goodbye, otherwise we need to pass the user, you should write hello here. So here we have provided hello, we definitely get some error here. Okay, so here is syntax error. So we have to say exact thing what we want to user. So you should be goodbye. So update here goodbye definitely, then it will run. Okay, so we have to update. Okay, and error occurs in a two way. First of all, syntax error, and then other one is a logical error. So what is the syntax error? So you are coding somewhere and you have done some silly mistakes, like have not checked your colon in a if else part statements, if else statements. So then you will face this situation. So it is not big problems, but so first of all, amount is 10,000 here, and we want to be amount need to be greater than 2,999. So here we will get some error just because of our code is correct. Definitely whatever the input we have provided, it is correct, it is greater than 2,999, but here you can see here is some syntax error. So you can see here we are getting here red sign of here. So definitely we will get syntax error in a console, invalid syntax. Okay, so if we write it here, then it definitely we got the answer, you are eligible for purchase GSSL base. Okay, then logical error. What is logical error? So in a logical error there is so many errors here, you can see. So here is the list of all the error you can see, like assertion error, so attribute error, EOF error, floating point error, generator exit, import error, index error, key error, keyboard interrupt error, memory error, name error, non-implemented error, OS error, overflow error, reference error, runtime error, spot iteration error, syntax error, indentation error, tab error, syntax errors, system exit error, type error, unbound local error, Unicode error, Unicode encoder error, Unicode decoder error, and here you can see Unicode translator value error, zero division error. So if you done here indentation is not correct, so you will definitely get here indentation error. Here you can see. So these are the all types of error you can get if you have done logically incorrect, you have written your code logically incorrect. So okay, we got this here. So we seen earlier there, and if you want to rewrite it whatever the error here, so you should write it here like this, except as a E, then whatever the error is here, you should append in your console whether you want to be write it. Definitely you will get. So if you know already what would be the error in this code, you definitely write it here. You can't divide by the 0. So let's enter A and B, write 3. Definitely it will work correctly. So but if we write it here 0, then we also know about it, 0 division is not possible. So you have written all the things whatever the except command. You do not want to be anyone anyone provide 0 values, and if they providing, we should handle here. So if we have not handled it, then our program has been breakout and it will throw error, and we need to restart again. So that time we want to be try except. So if input is wrong, then you should pass them and throw the error what we have provided, what we have handled, but our program do not stop working. And thus the main advantage to try and except here. But we want to be write it here in a, let's forget it. We want to be write whatever the error. So we don't know what is the error possible in the future. So we want to be as earlier seen, there so many error type, so it is not possible to handle all the error one by one. So we want to be write it here whatever the error here. So let's see, definitely, and it will throw error here. You got that's how it will write it now. Okay, then you could also manage multiples error here. You could see here whatever the exceptions like zero division, type error, indentation error, whatever the multiple errors you know about it, you can write it here, yeah, and you will execute. But earlier we have seen also, if we do not know what the error, possible error in the future, so we need to write just error name here, and you will definitely whatever the error you got. Then you can see the how we have coded here: file not found error and permission error. If two error occurs, then definitely we need to execute our error exceptions part, otherwise our file need to be go ahead. So here we have seen exceptions. You should write exception in a one line, but you can also write it here line by line. And then we will learn about the try and finally. Try finally. So what is try finally? So try finally, whatever you code writing here, so definitely if code is written correct way, so if try part will execute, then after that finally command will executed. Finally means just terminating your work, terminating your terminating your sessions work session. So whatever you have consuming your resources, your program, you need to close all of them. So finally it is the last thing. So if try except if try will work if try will work correctly, then come to the finally. So finally if any thing happen like error, try body will work or accept body will work, it don't care, it will throw it will go to the finally. So it is the last part of your body. So that's how you can write it here. So like here we have written some command here, yeah. So let's see how code this will work in a coding way. You can see, so we have write it here, enter AB like that, and if we have given 0 divided with 0, then definitely accept will throw an error. And here you can see we need to discuss and then after that finally command will work anyhow, it don't care whatever the which body part it will executed, try body or accept body. You can see division by 0 is not accepted, and finally command will work anyhow, it don't care. So you can see the whatever the log file we have provided out of try, accept, else and finally log, and we have not written here about the else part, so we should write it here. So what is else? Else it will execute only when try body part will work, otherwise never run else part. So last time we have seen about the finally, there I seen there you don't care about it, whatever the part we have run here. So you can see here try part or else part executed, but finally part also will work. But here you can see, here is the condition, it will execute only try body will work, otherwise it will not work. So you can see here we have written code, so we need to write it here. We just checked the zero division part, but we want to be write it here correct code. So you can see here that try body part will work and except part will never work, just because of we have not provided any exceptions here, any incorrect input here. But you can see here, if we want to be write some wrong input, then you will see here exceptions part will executed and our else part is not executed yet. But if we provide correct code, means our try body part has been executed, then it will go to the then it will go to the else part, just due to the condition of the else. You can see else part we have written here the divisions part to execute here. You can see how this part. So that's all today, and we will see the next part of the exception handling, like other kind of things like warning and with command we have to discuss here. So that's all today. So thank you to all.